Hey everyone! Welcome back. We are carrying on our playthrough of Discworld Noir. I have consulted, during the break, the sacred texts, also known as game facts. And I know what we need to do. I know the one thing that we need to do. It's a very, it's not a very obvious puzzle. And I've only looked one step. So, I'm just being open about exactly how much I've looked up. I always like to be super open about those kind of things. We are heading to the new hall. Because, hey! You may remember on this board that Amber so kindly went back through the vault to look at what was on it. The books in there do indeed correlate one-to-one with what's on the Octarine board. However, what we need to do is we need the students to go into the library for us and pull out a book on Anu Anu. So what we can do is we can actually change what's on the chalkboard, the Octarine board. So instead of asking about the Great Neff, it's asking about Anu Anu. And that's what we need to do. It's not a very particularly obvious solution.
I altered one of the subjects on the board, switching the mighty Nev for Al-Kado. Now all I had to do was see if anyone took the bait.
And then I think if we leave and come back in, one of the books will have changed to what we actually need. So, yeah, I don't feel too bad about looking that one up, because that is not obvious. And that's all I know. That is now all I know. So, back to blind mode. The ellipses say it all, to go for the ellipses say it all. Book on temples. Oh, why look here?
I had a feeling I wasn't going to get away with stealing the book.
I'm not going to... Okay, well, I can at least get away with using the pendants on the book, right? See, the reason that's such a dumb puzzle is because the whole point is these students aren't going to return for a long time. Apparently, in the time it took me to leave and come back in, one of the students must have returned, checked their books and the writing on the board, gone and put one of the books back and borrowed another book from the library, put it in his locker, and then left again. Okay, alright. Suspension of disbelief. Tell me how to open it.
The pendant's design matched the one in the book for the seal of the temple of Anu Anu at Al-Kali.
That is an esoteric
temple
puzzle.
Was famed for its intricate door mechanism, and the book described how to manipulate the seal to open the temple doors. I used the same method on the pendant, and it opened with a faint click. Inside was a small piece of paper with names on it. One name leapt out at me. Intricate door. Therma. The book described how to manipulate the seal to open the temple. I decided to keep the list to myself.
What else? What other names are on there? Hey, Temple of Anu Anu's got struck from the record now. What other names do we have on this list?
I'd found a list of 8 names in the pendant. The name that stood out was Therma's. The names on the list were Mooncalf.
That's the name that stands out?
Therma, Coom, Gelid. Some I recognized. Some were strangers.
We know Warb.
The question was, what did they have in common?
And we know
Why
Mooncalf.
did someone have a list of their names, and how did they get it into the pendant?
I mean, we know Warb, we know Mooncalf. We can't talk to Warb because the casino is closed, but we can go and talk to Mooncalf. Let's go. Ask him a question they can't wriggle out of. There we go. New lead! Heck yeah. Finally, progress. God. Now, eventually we get there. Sometimes we have to look it up, but eventually we get there.
I wasn't about to reveal that I had the list to
Wait, what?
Mooncalf. I had a feeling that would be suicide. But perhaps I could use it to trap him. Someone told me that you know Therma.
Indeed. And who might that have been?
It's not important. Is she part of your cult?
No. No, she's not.
No.
But you know her.
No. I've never met her.
I see. What about Satrap?
Are you intending to bore me with a list of people's names? I haven't time for this tomfoolery. I must preach the gospel of Anu Anu.
Thy kingdom Coom and all that.
Yes. Indeed.
I'd clearly unsettled him mentioning Coom. Now I just needed to sit back and watch what he got up to.
So what, do we leave? I guess we're gonna sit back and watch what he gets up to. We're just gonna do it for. Okay, if I leave and then come back in, will he have gone? Yeah, okay, Alkali's still following me. We know, Alkali. Oh, he's still there. Oh, hey, how's it going?
There was a troll standing near Mooncalf. I could only assume he was a part of Mooncalf's cult.
Irma?
What brings you to the Temple of Small Gods?
He will not answer you. He has taken a vow of silence.
Uh-huh.
I have some more questions.
My time belongs to the god.
Oh, well, we can't talk to him at the moment. So what's up here? Can I use the list on the troll?
Best to let stupid trolls lie.
That's really mean, Luton. You take that back. Can we use the bandages on the troll? What is the dealio here? What is the haps? Can we attack the troll with the crowbar?
Best.
No.
What brings...
He will not answer you. He has taken a vow of silence.
Oh, I know what we need to do. Let's head to the other side of the window. Let's watch through the window. Maybe even in werewolf form so we can listen in. Ba, 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 ba. Maybe in werewolf form so I can listen in. I can't make out what. Yes. Yeah. We need to. So I'm really excited. That's why I'm skipping text. But like, yeah, we're obviously gonna need to do this in werewolf form so we can listen in. Come on, window. Move faster, cursor. I'm excited.
With my sharpened wolf senses, I could hear what Mooncalf was saying to the troll.
And I think we may have to do something about it. We will have a meeting of the true believers after
The
this evening's
true
sermon.
believers.
Sure thing, boss. You want I should go now?
No. You keep an eye on Luton if you can. I'll go back to the sanctuary and leave a message for the others.
You got it, boss.
They're going to a sanctuary. Where is this sanctuary? Also, they've gone. Have they gone? They've actually gone. Okay. So what is this sanctuary? And who are we best to ask about it? The story thickens. Yes, indeed. Still don't have a clue what's going on, but we'll get there. Right, so nobody's here now. Can we have a proper look at the window? This window must open, or it must be new.
If I... Behind Moon...
Doesn't look like it. It's like a latch somewhere. Nope. Nope. So we need to find out about Sanctuary. We could ask... Malaclips here. Do you know anything about a Sanctuary?
I overheard Mooncalf talking about a meeting of the True Believers.
The True Believers.
I'd really like to know what that was about.
It's tough to find out what the cult of Anu Anu is up to.
Is there any way I could listen in to one of Mooncalf's sermons?
The sermons don't take place here. They hold them in the inner sanctum.
The inner sanctum?
It's the center of worship here in the Temple of Small Gods.
How come? I mean, there are a vast number of gods and goddesses that the temple has to provide for. Are you telling me they all have to share one room for the services?
Absolutely. High priests are always complaining that so-and-so was hogging the sanctum all morning, or that such and such left hair at the bottom of the holy font. It causes a lot of tension around the temple.
I can imagine.
Can you get me in there? I'd like to have a look around.
I could arrange to have the sanctum for a while if I told them I had a follower. But I don't.
Okay. That's a no.
I read out the list of names to Malaclips, and that sounds familiar look came over his face.
Ah, yes. Anu worshippers are these. The first ones. They're up to something secret.
The
too.
True Believers.
Out of Malaclips's ears, soft in the darkness, they scheme.
I'm investigating them. Want to know what I find out?
As long as it doesn't cost me anything. I don't make rash bargains, Luton.
Alright, well, you've not been particularly helpful. Do I need to find him a follower? Is that the way I get into the inner sanctum? I certainly hope not. Where do we want to go then? Horst? No. Horst is nowhere. He's gone to the sanctuary. Which, it seems like is in the Temple of Small Gods. Wait, there is a follower of Malaclips in the guard at the Patrician Palace. Is that why the guards have gone? Is that why the guards aren't here anymore? Because one of these guards was a follower of Malaclips? Of course that's what's happened. What's the next step? So there's an inner sanctum somewhere. Wait, Carlotta! Carlotta can help. Carlotta is a believer. Hopefully Carlotta can help. Carlosa, tell me about this list.
Until I was sure I could trust her, there were some things I didn't want to discuss with Carlotta.
Okay,
And
that's
frankly, I wondered if I'd ever really trust her.
a no. Okay, in that case, what about if I just ask you about the Inner Sanctum directly? No.
And-
Okay, so the one person that's actually
I'd overheard something about...
the one person that's actually helpful, I don't trust. God damn it. Hmm. Hmm. Maybe there's something I didn't talk to Malaclips about. Or is there a, like, Inner Sanctum is over here arrow? Yeah, it doesn't look likely. Oh, Mooncarf is back.
I wasn't about...
Hey, Mooncarf, how's it going?
Ask them, if you must.
I don't know what I can ask about.
I didn't want to push my luck.
I doesn't know anything about the bandage yet. Yeah, I mean, we've already talked about everything in there. Can we talk about this True Believers meeting?
I'd have to be insane to mention that to Mooncalf.
That's a no. Hmm.
So,
Why
why
just
should...
talk to him? No, that's the same thing he's talked to us but before.
Did your...
Ask about the window. So what's this actually got us? Like, we found out about Mooncarf. Found out about these followers. Can I go back to my office? Event? No. I assume Alkali is still following me. Let's have a look.
Al-Khali was still following me.
Good-o. But yeah, nothing actually of any real help. Hmm. Hmm. Who else would even care about it? We need to get Malaclips a follower. What god is Malaclips talking about? Do the gods have any sense? I can't it won't let me go wolf there.
I need your help again, Malaclips. Which deity do you serve?
Which? Yeah.
Okay, he's the prototype of Errata.
You...
So,
We've definitely been through this before.
Everyone is a follower of Errata.
Oh, well, if everyone's a follower of
They just
Errata...
don't know it.
How come you know that you're a follower of Errata?
I only think I'm a follower of Errata. I
Let's check
might
my
be
phone.
a follower of someone else, and I wouldn't even know it.
Errata thinks of everything, doesn't she?
If everyone's a follower of Errata, then surely I'm a follower, right?
I hope
Yeah, I've already been through that.
so.
Yeah, he's the
I
Foul's
hold
Church
her
of Errata.
sacred emblem,
And what would that be?
See, I feel like it was a throwaway line.
the scarlet totem that I wear around my neck.
And how do you go about joining the church?
I told you. Everyone is part of the Church of Errata.
I mean, I know it. I know it now.
What's
Hmm. There's definitely a bit of a logical fallacy going on here. And he has a tendency to ramble on, so I don't really want to talk to him too much.
No. As lo-
I don't know. What do you actually? So what is it you actually say on True Believers meetings?
It's tough.
They take place in the inner sanctum.
I mean, there are events.
It's a lot of tension.
I could arrange to have the sanctum for a while if I told them I had a follower, but I don't.
Can I link?
No.
Yeah, I'll have to come out of this conversation. Can we link the list with the True Believers meeting?
Were the names on the lists the true believers that Mooncalf had mentioned?
Hmm.
No.
Okay, I've already asked about that. Well, this isn't getting me anywhere. How do I get you a follower? It could be that they've just gone somewhere else. Maybe they've gone to the Cafe Ankle. I'm pretty sure I've been there since we got rid of the guards. No. Like, it feels like the game's just suddenly just like spiked in difficulty. Rooftop, Saturnalia. Is Warb at the Saturnalia now? Now that we've like done the Mooncalf thing? It
For
is
the
locked up
time being,
tight.
at least, Saturnalia was closed.
Is it closed because there's a murder? Because that's surely an everyday occurrence in Ankh-Morpork. Let's ask people about this True Believers meeting then.
Me.
What do you know about this list? Nothing. Nothing, because I'm not going to tell you about it.
Until I knew what this meeting was,
And he's not going to talk about it to, like, anybody. Who do I trust? Who does Luton trust? Mankin. Let's go ask Mankin about it, because Mankin's my best friend. I trust Mankin with my life. No. Apparently Luton wouldn't. Merchants Guild? I'm really clutching at straws now. We might have to get another nudge at some point. 'Cause it feels like I've got all the pieces, I just can't connect them together. You know? It's like it's hard to describe, but it is the most frustrating feeling in a point-and-click adventure game where, like, I think I know the solution, but I can't figure out how to convey that to the characters. Hmm. Still no horse. I guess we'll go ask the Count. What do you know anything about the list? Not even the butler. Not even allowed to ask the butler. Yep, you're not interested in that. You're not interested in that. Can we go to the cemetery, maybe? There's something we can do to the back of it. Well, yeah. Why is Mooncalf back? It didn't give me long without him being here.
I would.
Definitely Mooncalf's.
There really is a limit to what you can do with a silhouette.
That's true, to be fair. Alright, I'm gonna quickly check for another nudge. Let's have a look here. Oh. Okay, no, there isn't even more, there isn't even more frustrating. Situation in a point-and-click adventure game. You know what that is? That's when you do the right thing and it doesn't work. So yeah, it's just talk to Malaclips. That is the solution. That is the next step. And yet that is exactly what we did, and it didn't work. Alright, I guess we'll just run through dialogues. So you want me to talk about that? We can talk about the bandages. You've already talked about that. Let's do we'll do the full conversation. And talking about the True Believers meeting should open up another line of dialogue here. But he's not doing. So let's go through everything. Just very quickly. Just in case there's something I've missed. And no, the line is not appearing. Should we go through it slowly? Without skipping? No. So, maybe Malaclips can help you. Ask him about the True Believers meeting and he tells you about the Inner Sanctum, but tells you can only go in there if he's got a follower with him. Talk to him about Errata to trigger the Inner Sanctum dialogue. Is there an order that we have to do this in, maybe? Do I need to ask about the True Believers meeting first? And then ask about Errata? That's about the conspiracies, that's the Church of Errata. No, and it does not unlock. What am I doing wrong? Alright, let me find a second walkthrough to compare to. Talk to Malaclips about Errata and True Believers meeting to access Inner Sanctum. And that's it. Well, let's go ahead and do one thing. I'm gonna save on a new slot. And then we're gonna restart the game to see if that triggers something here. Let's just reset the PlayStation. I don't feel like I've missed anything else. Maybe I have. Hello? Emulator broke. Alright, let's quit out of EPSXE. Apologies for this, but it looks like I was doing the right thing. Is the game going to start up? Have I broken it? Did I broke it? I think I might have broke it. And now my emulator's not responding at all, which is fun. Good. Yeah, pretty minorly balkaned in a pretty major way. Go, activate. Begin game. Okay, maybe. Yeah, it's not even booting now. Huh. Well, we were playing Discworld Noir, and now my emulator won't boot. Huh. Can I load other games? No. So it's the whole emulator that's broken, not just part of it. Which means I probably need to reboot my PC. Huh. This is the real retro game experience. Yeah, absolutely. Right, I'm going to have to reset my PC, so I'm going to restart stream real quick. Please do not go anywhere. I will be hopefully back within 5 minutes or so. Yeah, use this as a... we're all fixing tech problems. Exactly. I should be good to just reboot my PC, right? I don't think I have anything particularly running. No, I don't have anything that's not saved. That's always important to figure out. No, all right. Yeah, so I'm going to be back within 5 minutes. So please don't go anywhere. I'll hopefully have a resolution to this issue. Typical chill puzzle Sunday, but keep it chill, everybody. See you soon.